for a 911 emergency.
Help! It's my grandpa. He won't wake up.
You know, is he breathing?
I don't know. I've tried shaking him so many times. He just won't wake up. Please.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Taylor.
And your grandpa, how old is he?
I don't know. I think he's like 70 something. I'm not sure.
Do you know if he's breathing?
I don't know.
Yes, I'm not sure.
There's another person dispatched.
Paramedics to your house as I speak to you, okay? But I want to ask you a few more questions, all right?
Do you know if he has any medical problems?
Yes. I don't know. I think he has something wrong with his heart.
Do you know if he's on medication for his heart condition?
Yeah, my mom says he takes a whole bunch.
And what kind? Do you know where his medication is?
I don't know. Probably in the cabinet. I'm not sure.
Okay, you're doing great. You've done a really good thing to call 911, okay? Help is going to be there in just a minute.
Please come help my grandpa. He won't wake up. Please hurry. I don't know. He won't wake up.
Sir, open your eyes. I need to get this guy hooked up to the monitor. Sam, can you give me some number in your mask?
How old's your grandpa?
I don't know. I think he's like 70. I don't know.
Does he have any medical problems that you know of?
I think he has something wrong with his heart. I don't know.
Okay. How about medications? Does he take any medications?
I don't know. My mom says he takes a lot.
Okay, do you know where they're at? You have a Vial of Life, guys. He's diabetic, AJ.
Copy that, Cat. He's got a blood sugar of 30. Let's go out some D50.
Don't worry, Grandpa. You'll be okay. I love you.
Have you done all you can to prepare for a medical emergency? Who would speak for you if you could not? How long would it take responding paramedics and the emergency room doctors to learn your pertinent medical history?
Hello, I'm Captain Fred Parr with the Corona Fire Department. Today I would like to take a few minutes to explain to you what the Vial Life program is all about and help you decide if you should participate in this important and free emergency preparedness program. The Vial Life is a national program that allows folks with a history of medical problems a convenient means to document them, including a list of their prescription medications. Communities across the country adopt the program for its emergency preparedness and life-saving benefits. Here in Corona, our Vial Life program is free with little expense to the taxpayer due to generous support from the Corona Fire Safety Foundation, Corona Regional Medical Center, Kaiser Permanente, and other community sponsors. Thank you to our wonderful partners. So Fred, you say, get to the point. Tell us what the Vial Life program is all about. Well, the Vial Life provides a means to organize your medical information and keep it in a reliable location so that 911 responders and emergency room personnel will have the proper information to accurately treat your medical condition in the most timely and effective manner. The main component is the personal information sheet you use to document your information. After completing the personal information sheet, you simply roll it up, place it inside your Vial of Life, and then place the Vial of Life inside your refrigerator, where 911 responders will know to look for it. How do we know to look for your Vial of Life? No, firefighters don't routinely look through your refrigerator. We retrieve your Vial of Life after we notice your Vial of Life magnet on the outside of the refrigerator door. So let's talk more specifically about completing the personal information sheet. Join me as I recently instructed a group of senior citizens about this very subject. The personal information sheet is broken down into sections. The upper section has your personal information such as your name, date of birth, medical insurance information, doctor, hospital of preference, emergency contact information, and those sort of things. Section 2 has a place to document your medical history. There's lots of check boxes, so if you have, for example, high blood pressure, diabetes, you could simply check that box that you have that medical condition. If you have something that you don't find on there, there's some lines at the bottom of that section that you can simply fill in what your medical history is. Essentially anything that you think that we should know about you to be able to come in and help you medically, try to put it in that section however you see fit. Section 3 has a spot for your medications. There's about 15 lines here. I understand you can list those individually if you want to, but I understand it is difficult to keep that updated. Sometimes it seems like every time you go see your doctor, he wants to change your medication. So if that's the case, don't worry about handwriting it in here. You can simply ask your doctor, or as you go to change your medications with your pharmacist, ask your pharmacist to print off a list of your medications, and then you can just roll up that document, put that along with your personal information sheet, and keep that in there. Anything you can do to help yourself keep this updated is great. Yes, sir.
I have a file on my computer. Is it all right if I make a copy of that, of my medical conditions and my medicine, and put it in the file?
Absolutely. Fantastic. Very organized. Already has that information on his computer. If you already have it on your computer, or you would prefer to put it on your computer for ease and updating, that's absolutely fine. This personal information sheet is just a template. If you want to organize the information on your own computer, that's perfectly fine. Just keep that in your Vial. Another option along those same lines would be to save this form onto your computer. You can go to the fire department's website at discovercorona.com, and you can actually save this personal information sheet to your computer and actually fill it in on your computer, print it off, put it in your Vial of Life, and as changes happen or you change medication, then you simply go back to your computer and print off a new form. So very good question. So after you've completed your personal information sheet, or printed off your own version from your computer if that's the case, all you do is you simply fold it in half, you roll up the form, and you put it inside your Vial of Life. The Vial of Life is simply a prescription medication vial for this purpose. You place that sheet and really anything else that you think could help us, put it in there. If there's multiple members of your household that have a personal information sheet, you can put multiple sheets in one vial. You put the cap on, and the Vial of Life goes inside your refrigerator, typically on the top door, top shelf of the door, or somewhere close to that. So that goes in your refrigerator, and then you take the Vial of Life magnet that essentially alerts us to look for your Vial of Life in your refrigerator. You put the Vial of Life magnet on the outside of your refrigerator, anywhere on the upper section, and as we come to your home to help you, we'll glance at your refrigerator. If we see your magnet that indicates you're participating in the program, then we go to refrigerator and we pull out your personal information. Any questions?
Well, we want to thank you for the wonderful, wonderful instruction that you gave us about Vial of Life. I really, really wish that more people would be aware of this program and participate on it. Thank you so much. God bless you.
I want to thank you all for your time today. I truly believe in the Vial of Life program. I've been a firefighter in this town since 1986, and it really does help the citizens of this town when they have a medical emergency. And it could potentially save your life if you couldn't speak for yourself. It's free to participate. It takes very little time to participate. So I hope you all will participate, and I hope you never need to use it. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I hope you'll use the program.
The Vial Life has been very helpful to the emergency physicians at Corona Regional. When patients come in with a condition where they're not able to provide information, it bridges the gap between what they're able to tell us and what has already occurred. It provides information regarding their insurance, their medication, and also previous conditions that may have occurred. The paramedics provide wonderful treatment in the field, and this allows us to continue that therapy without having to worry about information that we may not be able to obtain from the patient directly. It's been very helpful to us physicians at Corona Regional.
I worry about my husband, but I know with the Vial of Life in our home, it gives us both peace of mind. And when I'm away, the Vial of Life can speak for him if he can't speak for himself. Thank you, Vial of Life.
Well, that's it. Pretty simple, really. I hope you will seriously consider if you or a family member should be using the Vial of Life program. It takes very little time to prepare, so get your free Vial of Life today. They can be obtained from any Corona fire station, the concierge desk at Corona Regional Hospital, the wellness store at Kaiser Permanente in Corona, and participating doctors and pharmacists in town. For more information about the Vial of Life program, you can call the Vial of Life hotline at 951-736-2373 or send an email to vialoflife@discovercorona.com. Additional emergency preparedness information and tips can be found at the Corona Fire Department's website at discovercorona.com. Again, I'm Fred Parr with the Corona Fire Department. Take care, be prepared, and stay safe.
Look it over here.